Well, taking a closer look now at one of our top stories today, Gaby Dabrowski has won an Olympic medal, the WTA doubles titles, Grand Slams, and now will receive Ottawa's highest honor. Mayor Mark Sutcliffe will present Dabrowski the key to the City of Ottawa during a ceremony tonight. Last summer, Dabrowski won the bronze medal in mixed doubles at the Olympics in Paris, has won 3 Grand Slam championships in doubles and the WTA finals last November. And Gaby is here in Ottawa for the ceremony ahead of Canada's tennis big event that's coming up, the National Bank Open, of course, in Montreal right after. So a couple of days here at home. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
So a few years ago, a previous mayor declared Gaby Dabrowski Day here in Ottawa, and now this honor from Mayor Mark Sutcliffe. Congratulations. What are you feeling?
Thank you. Yes, it's really special to receive the honor. I know there's a lot of history behind it, and it's so nice to be able to recognize not only my accomplishments, but also everyone that's been a part of the journey for so many years, and everyone that's also helped me within the last year with everything that I had going on. So I think it's going to be a really beautiful ceremony.
Certainly been quite a journey for you the last year, but starting way back, growing up here in Ottawa in Blossom Park, who will you be thinking of at the ceremony? Who will you maybe be looking at in the crowd tonight?
For sure, my parents. They've been there from the very beginning. They sacrificed so much for me to be able to pursue my dreams, and there's no way that I would have done it without them. So for sure, they're number one in my mind. And as well as them, my first ever tennis coach, Tony Milo, who's still working and living in the Ottawa area. He'll be there with his family, so I'm really looking forward to seeing them too. That'll be really special.
Also proud of you, no doubt. I'm sure they were before, but all of the accomplishments on the international scene, which one means the most, and where does the Olympics rank, given that it came after your diagnosis of breast cancer?
Yeah, I mean, they all are very meaningful in different ways, highlighting, different struggles and ways that I kind of overcame adversity. But for sure, last year's medal was, it probably takes the cake just because of all the circumstances around it, and obviously being able to represent Canada on such a big stage and play with someone as amazing as Felix, and to share that moment with him and the team, and my entire coaching team back home as well too was really special, once I came back. So I think, yeah, that one probably sticks in my mind.
And you said, and you were very open about the struggle with breast cancer, and you posted about that, that it gave you some perspective in terms of appreciating this life that you're living and playing the game that you love.
Yeah, exactly. I think, for a huge part of my life, tennis felt like something that I was supposed to do and something that I had to do to not waste my potential and to really try to maximize, everyone else's sacrifices as well as my own, and trying not to let anybody down as well as myself. And I got to the point last year where I was like, you know what, this is actually really cool that I get to do this, not that I have to do it, because I don't have to do it if I don't want to. And so the fact that it felt more like a privilege to play and compete on the biggest stages was really great, and it's really helped me, I think, enjoy the process even more. I'd become sort of along the lines of, thinking of growth mindset over the years versus so outcome oriented. And so I think the cancer diagnosis was just really a catalyst to being able to embody that mindset. And so far, it's stuck.
That's a beautiful thing. One more for you. I've had the privilege of seeing you live a couple of times. My favorite time was over at the Australian Open, because I was with another friend from Ottawa, and we posted a picture, just 3 Ottawa girls hanging out, even though I hadn't met you yet. But you're such a fierce competitor on the court in doubles, on both mixed, women's, also a fierce advocate for doubles getting the recognition it deserves. Do you think it does get its due?
I don't think it gets its due. I think it's doing a little bit better lately, but I also feel like, it's a very multifactorial problem. It starts from the top. I don't think the Grand Slams and the tours necessarily do the best job they can at marketing doubles and sharing our stories. And I think, we're very interesting athletes outside of the tennis court, so it'd be nice to, see a little bit more of our personalities shine through. And I think also at one point, people who play tennis, a lot of them will just play doubles after a certain age. And I think, they're really keen to learn more about the game and tips and tricks on how to communicate with your partner and different strategies and tactics to use to win matches. So I think we could be highlighting a lot more of that side of the game for sure.
Yeah, talking about personalities, I'm going to ask you about Felix after we sign off. Gaby, thank you so much for this. Congratulations again and best of luck in Montreal.
Thank you very much.